back, guys. How are you all doing? So in today's video, I'm doing something that I have already done, which is the assumptions about me. I did it a while ago. I don't know how long ago, but I know I did it once. And I found it funny and interesting because it's interesting to hear the assumptions that you have about me that I don't know of. That there are maybe things that are making you assume things about me because I'm doing something in a certain way. I don't know, but it's just interesting for me. And if you have any assumptions that haven't been listed in this video, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'm really interested to know. I don't know if this is too self-centered, but it's just interesting. Like, wouldn't you want to know what other people assume about you? Just of pure interest? Yeah. Anyway, so today I posted an Insta story asking you guys to submit your assumptions about me, and we're gonna get into it. And my nose is so itchy, I want to sneeze all the time. It's like I'm allergic to something. So the first assumption is you are tall, super funny, and really nice person to be around. That's more of a compliment rather than an assumption. But anyway, you're tall. I am not tall. I am fairly short. I am like 5'4". I don't know why I know that in inches. I am 1 meter and 65-ish. I don't know what's like. I know I'm 1 meter and 60 something. I believe 1 meter and 65. I don't know, but that's not tall. That's just like average. Super funny. I try to be funny. Like, I just love humor myself, and so if I surround myself with like funny stuff, I try to be funny myself because I also like making people laugh, even though I'm not so good at it. My boyfriend is excellent at making people laugh. He's just the joker. But I'm learning from him, you know? And I'm a nice person to be around. I hope I am. I hope I am. It's like, that's not something I can judge. Like, you can ask others about it. I can't judge that thing, that assumption, you know? Anyway, thank you for this. Next assumption, you love living in Riga. So yeah, I live in Latvia, Riga. Riga is the general main city. I've been living here my whole life. I have never lived anywhere else, really. So I don't know. I wouldn't say I hate it. No, I definitely don't hate it. Come on. I definitely don't hate it, but I'm just like, I'm okay with it. I love that it's small because you can get to places quickly, because if I have traveled to other countries where the city is huge and you have to travel from one end to the other like a couple of hours. So I think I love the convenience of it, but it's fine. Like, I don't know. I'd love to have an experience of living somewhere else, but it's fine. You are a shy person. Well, it depends. You know? It depends. I am shy, but I'm not shy. It really depends on the environment I'm in and how I'm feeling that day and what people are surrounding me, you know? Because if I'm just, I don't know, if I feel uncomfortable within myself in a situation or in a crowd, then I am shy. Or if I'm being introduced to people when I really don't want to be introduced to people and talk to strangers, it really depends, you know? Yeah. It's like there are people that say that they're introverted extroverts. I'm like a shy, not shy person, you know? I don't know if that made any sense. You are a calm and soft person, but when you get angry, you're none of that. Isn't everyone like, we all are normal until we get angry? Like, when we get angry, most of us like get out of hand. Well, no, actually, let me think about it. Like, no, I mean, of course, I'm not calm when I'm angry. That's just emotions, you know? First off, I try to be as calm as possible in my day-to-day life. I'm a little bit like hectic sometimes, like my nerves get out of whack, but that happens when you're a little stressed body and you're easily stressed. Happens. But about the anger thing, like, I have different anger levels. Like, I can be angry at something, but like more like upset and not angry, and just be like, well, I don't like this, and just have a conversation about it. But I hate arguments, so I hate being like angry, like screaming angry. That happens so rarely. It's hard for me to explain, but I don't know what you imagine by me being angry. But anyway, if that comforts you, yeah, you would not want to be around me when I'm really angry. Then again, no one wants to be around a really angry person, you know what I mean? Oh my god, my hanger just got caught in my hair. Moving on. Tu esi agrais putniņš tāpat kā es, bet to jau es zināju, gribēju arī citi zina. So my friend Beata wrote this and it is in Latvian and I'll translate it for you, which means you are an early bird, same as me. I already knew that, but I wanted everyone else to know. Yeah, so an early bird in the sense that we both wake up early. Well, fairly early, like, because we like to chill out. Like, I hate waking up 15 minutes before I have to go out. I love waking up 3 hours before I have to go anywhere in the morning. So I can just like get ready, drink tea or coffee and just chill a little and not be afraid of what time I need to get out of the house, you know what I mean? So that's who I am. You're so kind, love animals. I'm trying to be my kindest, yeah, and I do love animals, that's for sure. You like tattoos. No, actually I don't, you know, I really hate them. I hate them a lot. Like, I don't understand why people would get tattoos. It's the worst thing ever. Like, why would you make this assumption? If this was a joke, yeah, very funny. But I mean, come on, of course I like tattoos. You have imposter syndrome. True. Yeah, I think I've also talked about it, so maybe that's why you know. But yeah, I do have imposter syndrome, which for those of you who don't know is a real thing. It's when you feel like you are an imposter, that everything you do is fake. Even though it isn't, you just start feeling like that out of nowhere and you feel like everything you do is a lie and nothing is good enough and that you're just like whatever you're giving out to the world is not good enough and it's all fake. And one of my favorite YouTubers, Sorel Amor, she made a video about it and I remember watching that video and that was when I learned about imposter syndrome and I just resonated with everything she said. I was like, oh my god, I felt this way so many times but I never put a word to it or a name to it, you know? I do have imposter syndrome sometimes, not all the time of course, it's just sometimes when I feel very insecure about myself or just, I don't know, cautious about weird things, you know, it happens. You are a very calm and inspirational person. I try to be my calmest as possible, as I mentioned earlier, and the fact that I'm inspirational, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. I try my best to contribute my knowledge and things that I can teach others to the world. Like, that's something for you to judge. I can't really say, oh, I am very inspirational. Like, I feel like I would be putting myself on a throne and be like, oh my god, I'm this very inspirational person. Like, if you feel like that about yourself, great, but I just can't name myself like that, you know? That's just not who I am. I'm just me. You miss eating cheese. So is this like a reference to when I wasn't vegan? Because if it is, then no, I don't miss any cheese. And in general, I'm not a cheese person. Like, I know people are addicted to cheese and they will never know how to live without cheese, and I don't get it. But I've never been a cheese person. Even as a vegan, sometimes I do like to eat macaroni with cheese, but like, it's not like I eat it every day, so nah. You hate when people stare at your tattoos. Well, it depends. Like, it depends on what type of stare that is. Like, if you're just a person that is, I don't know, looking at me across the street for a moment and then just going about your day, that's fine. But like, when you, I don't know, come close to me and start just looking up and down and just in every crevice of my body looking for tattoos, and that's weird, then I just hate you. As I said, it just depends really on what type of staring that is. I mean, if it's a positive stare or if you're judging me for it, yeah, like, I can tell by the stare, I can just tell immediately what that person is feeling about my tattoos, you know? You're not a family-oriented person? What? What made you think that? Seriously. I am like, I don't know, but in my world, family is the most precious thing to me. Not only my family, which I was born in, but also the family I want to create myself. Like, God, I can't wait to have a family. I can't wait to have kids. Like, I am a very family-oriented person. I'm just so confused on what made you think that I'm not. Please let me know so I can work on that. I don't know. You're addicted to coffee. Well, I used to. Not that I was like addicted, like crazy about it, but I just used to drink it every single day. And then kind of recently I stopped because I noticed that coffee wasn't doing good for me. Like, coffee is fairly acidic, and acidic stuff for me just puts my body in a position where it starts making me have migraines more often. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's an actual thing. And then I noticed after I drink coffee, it just doesn't make me feel well, and my head hurts and stuff like that. But when I don't drink it for a long time and then I have it once or twice, I don't feel like any bad effects. I just feel the good energies. And right now, since I'm like working on my bachelor thesis and I'm just stressed all the time and I'm like feeling very tired, I do drink coffee from time to time, but not like all the time. Like I'm not addicted to it. Yeah. You're afraid of spiders. No, I'm just like, it's weird because there are several spiders that just disgust me, and then there are spiders which I'm totally fine with. Like, I hate the daddy long legs type of spiders, which are just like, they're fairly big, but they just have this tiny body and these very long, disgusting, very fragile legs. Like, if you want to catch it or trap it and just let it outside, it's gonna lose a couple of legs in the process. It's just, that's what's like hurting me and disgusting me a little bit. But like, I love the big spiders, like tarantulas and stuff. Like, you can see them. Like, I love when you can see them and just like know where they are if they're traveling somewhere around the house. Like, I love the thick boys, but the small ones, I hate that they just get everywhere. And if they're small, there are probably many of them. So but I'm not afraid. Like, I don't scream when I see a spider. Like, I can just take care of it myself if I need to remove it or something. Yeah, I'm okay with it. You are a very tidy person. True. Maybe because you've seen my vlogs or see my background that it's like very white and tidy. Maybe that's what's giving it away. But yeah, I'm a very tidy person, which is funny. I used to not be when I was living with my parents, but ever since I started living alone, I realized how that was bothering me. And then I just started tidying everything, and now I have like an issue with that. Like, I have to, like, I can't stand when there are dishes in the sink. Like, I have to wash them immediately. Like, just like, yeah, I'm weird like that, you know. You hate winter. Not that I hate it, I just dislike it. Like, I love going snowboarding or doing something, but just the plain cold itself, do not like the wet, cold weather. It's just not, no. Summer all the time, yes please. You think you are the coolest one of your friends. Well, that sounds arrogant. I don't think like that. I think either me and my friends are all like equal. I don't think who's cooler, who's less cooler, who is more of a nerd and who's smarter. Like, I don't think like that about my friends. That's just that's very sad if you do. Yeah, I am just equals with all my friends, you know? Anyway, that's all of the assumptions I've got. This was fun. I did like reading the assumptions, and as I said at the start of the video, if you have any interesting assumptions about me, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. But that is that, and if you like the video, please leave me a like button. What? If you like this video, please leave me a like, subscribe, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!